let's bring a little closure to that question about the structures that we can wrap around that give us meaning. Some of the feedback was that we've kind of left loose ends about that. So here's the dilemma. I spent a great portion of my time really unable to feel any sort of meaning or purpose or direction from really any of the paths that were offered in life. I suppose athletics gave me something, and in the book I talk about what happened when that dream came to an end. But the other paths in life, and by paths I mean careers and school and things like you need to get married and have kids, these things just did not attract me. They did not give me any sense of meaning. And so I can understand how one person could go through school and complete the military and find that it gave them nothing, whereas another person can go through those and find that it gave them joy, and purpose. So what's the difference? Well, I think for me the starters is how the spirit with which we walk that path. Michael Jordan used to always say, I respected the game of basketball and the game of basketball respected me. So you would have to ask yourself, what was the spirit? And we have to ask ourselves, what is the spirit that we bring to the paths that we walk? That includes school, military, marriages, spiritual paths. Are we looking for results, or are we looking to give? That's why I say it comes essentially from within. But I feel like if we as men are going to expect that the paths alone are going to give us the sense of purpose, I'm not so sure about that. I think that, maybe it's for me, it was about settling into the path, enjoying the path. And if you're not enjoying it, why aren't you enjoying it? What is it? What's going on inside of you? I find that a lot of the men that I work with, like myself, have a lot of inner barriers to really giving all of themselves to the paths that they walk. And not surprisingly, the paths give nothing back. So maybe you can complete it. You can complete the path. You can get the degree, but it still was empty. So let's let that sit for a little bit. Maybe if you have questions about it, put it into the chat or send me personally. This is a little more nuanced, but ask not what your country is doing for you. Ask what you're doing for your country, which gets us out of that separate mindset, really gets us into the core of who we are.